Super Bowl, are you thinking about abandoning your Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl take?
Really?
Oh, thank you.
I know there's a lot about take integrity in those bylaws.
Yeah. I mean, I'm allowed to.
Really?
How are you?
Starting quarterback injured. Everybody knows that.
That is true.
I'm just letting you know. I don't know. I don't. No.
We'll see if you are right.
Thank you.
If he's out for the
Thank
season.
you, Brew. Or if he's out for a month.
Okay.
Or plays and is severely hampered like we saw it happen in Cleveland.
100%.
I mean, it was based off my belief in Baker. And now everybody's taking shots because you guys have been just waiting. Coach lives in Cleveland. Didn't like the fact that Baker was getting some local car dealership commercials. Coach thought should have gone his way. Has been trying to.
I'm still bitter about it.
Trying to get out of since
Can't get a good card.
Brew somehow invested in Kyle Trask's stock years ago and has been trying to go after him. And so now you guys, just because the team that was 6-2, that Danny said and you co-signed could fall to 6-5, is falling to 6-5. You guys are attacking him now. It feels mean, Brew. I'm just going to tell you right now, it feels mean. The Bucs are in a rough spot. If Baker's healthy, I'm sure they'll be fine. And my faith would never waver, Brew.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I know you think they're a cute little team.
They've been proven to just be cute. And if they weren't in the NFC South, they wouldn't even be cute. They wouldn't even be cute if they were in another division. They're in the worst division in football. And that's why they're going to make the playoffs, assuming Baker's healthy.
They might not.
I don't love the fact that Nick abandons quarterbacks so quickly.
He ain't even hurt yet.
He's always like the Rams. He's always
he
like
dropped you like a bad
Baker.
Yeah.
I mean,
No question.
the love only lasts for so long with Nick.
Yeah.
And then
He's got a
suddenly-
wandering eye.
What is true is this. Can we show Matt Stafford's numbers? Because, sorry, KW, he might have locked up.
Okay, they're going to transfer to the Rams. I want to talk about the Bucs. Yeah, obviously the Bucs are in really rough shape. If Baker Mayfield's not the quarterback, even with Baker, some of that magic was running out that they had earlier on in the season. But I mean, this game wasn't competitive from the jump. I mean, in a blink of the eye. And you know, the one interception was obviously not Baker's fault, where it got kind of bobbled and then ripped and then pick 7, pick 6. And then there was just nowhere for them to go, and they just looked like they lacked any ability to even remotely garner some sort of comeback. Like even before Baker goes out, I'm watching this game and I'm thinking to myself like, all right, because I'm rooting for it to be competitive. I'm like, come on, I want to watch a great game. I want to watch a great football game. I want to watch a battle. And when you see the way how that one interception took place, you're like, that's so fluky. You're like, oh, come on. That those are such easy points. And then they score the touchdown, and I think Baker made a great throw for the touchdown. And I'm like, all right, they got a little juice. And Baker's using his legs, and he's, converting some downs, but it just felt too steep. It just felt too steep. And the Rams offense was able to do whatever it wanted to do. It was like a practice squad game out there for Matthew Saint. It was just easy come, easy go. I mean, it was just whatever, just a little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of this, little bit. I mean, it was just easy. It was just simple. It was straightforward. It was playing in backyard ball Thanksgiving. Not even actually playing any type of game. It was just like, here, go along, and I'll just throw it to you. Like, come on, Matt, please throw me the ball next. And he's like, all right, keep going. Like, it was just easy. It was just, nothing. And that's why they kept showing Todd B his face. They just kept zooming into his face to the point where you're like, all right, I get what he looks like. We don't got to keep zooming into his face right now. I don't know what the obsession was with that in that broadcast. They were like, we need more Tom Paul's face. We need to see his face more. Keep zooming into him. I was like, okay, my gosh, what is going on? Yeah, the good news is the last time it felt like the Bucs were completely done and down and out when they had all their injuries, I came on here and made a video and I said, I feel your pain. I was like, guys, I know how passionate you are. I know how excited you were for this season, and to have it feel like the season is over right now is a bummer. It's just what you know, it's the worst part about sports and injuries and all of that type of stuff. And you're just like, it's a bummer. What are you going to do? Right? Like it just is so frustrating. And now it feels the same way right now. And then they ended up winning, staying afloat, getting to the playoffs, had a real chance to make some noise. They obviously lost in the first round, but they had a home field, a home playoff game, and et cetera, et cetera. Came down to the wire against the Commanders. It was still something. And now it feels like, it feels like the Bucs could legitimately lose the division right now and miss the playoffs, especially if Baker's missing legit time. You don't have a real backup quarterback right now. He's not like a legitimately like, hey, kind of like potential kind of dialed in or a true or seasoned vet who can like, you know, can kind of really navigate this like a Joe Flacco. Obviously no Bridgewater's been around, but it's just different. It's one thing if you kind of have like some other young and up and coming in quarterback or some quarterback who's trying to fight like a M. Jones or a Sam Darnold or Daniel Jones, or again, you have the true bona fide veteran who, you know, hey man, this guy can let it rip and have a ton of success, Joe Flacco. So it is really going to be all on the shoulders of Baker at that point. And so Baker's not playing by the time I'm making this video. I don't know. I have any other updates on Baker. And if you're watching this video like a day later, I have no idea what happened to the Carolina Panthers game. So, like, who really knows? But it's a tough one. It is a tough one. But when I was feeling this exact feeling last season, the Bucs stayed afloat, won the division, and got the playoffs. So, maybe we'll have a repeat of that. Nick Wright is officially abandoning the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And life happens fast in the NFL, man. 1 minute you're the MVP, 1 minute you're the top Super Bowl contender, 1 minute you're the #1 seed, the next minute you're like, are you even gonna make the playoffs? And it's jarring, it's hard. And I've battled with the Bucs fans, but like I do feel your pain. I do feel the agony of defeat. You know, I mean, it's frustrating. It's you. It's these types of moments when you ask yourself, like, why do I even watch sports? Why do I even do this to myself? Why do I care? Why do I cheer? Why do I watch YouTube videos of some random dude online? Like, why do I do any of this stuff? I'm gonna go learn how to paint. I'm gonna start knitting or something. I'm gonna take on a new hobby. I'm gonna get really into you know, cars, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna watch sports videos. I'm gonna watch ASMR video. I'm gonna watch food videos. I'm gonna learn how to cook. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna learn how to bake. I'm gonna become a baker now, Baker Mayfield. And it's tough. It is tough. I paused this game and I had to do a bunch of other stuff, and then I came back to it so I could watch the second half and then make, you know, a post-game video. And then I see like, oh, you know, Baker, you know, as I'm kind of queuing it up, I see like Baker's not returning. And I'm just like what? This is ruining everything right now. This is ruining any sense of a game, because I was hopeful that there would be some sort of competition. But like I said, even if Baker was fully healthy, it just did not feel like the Bucs were going to be able to get anything going against this Rams defense. And again, you had a fluke. You had a fluke score that really gifted the Rams points. But the Rams are good enough that if you get a gift like that, they're just absolutely going to make you pay. And a lot of times, that's all you need. And then once you now really get that gap, get that separation and score, now the defense really has the freedom and flexibility to do whatever they want, And then it just becomes insurmountable. So tough one for Tampa Bay. Hopefully Baker is healthy enough and he can play and be competitive. But kind of a waiting game right now. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Time to abandon their ability to be legitimate Super Bowl contenders. And do you think they can still stay afloat right now? Still win the division? And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately let's just have some fun, and please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.